thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out today. I'm here with my wife, close friends, longtime supporters, and neighbors to proudly announce that I am running for the United States Senate. But I first think that we should all take just a moment and remember a true American patriot, a name that is synonymous with service in New Mexico, a name that is synonymous with conservative New Mexico values, and that's Senator Pete Domenici. All New Mexicans have benefited from his service, and we will not forget the senator or his tireless efforts because he's been such a great help to all of us. But I want to tell you that just like you, I believe that the American dream is alive and well in this country. But like you, I have this nagging feeling in the pit of my stomach that everything is not all okay. For the American dream to persist and stay alive, we need a strong, prosperous, and safe America. I have lived the American dream. I will tell you frankly that my father was a sharecropper the first 2 years of my life and went broke in 1948 when I was 2. And Mom piled us kids in the car and we began to go to the oil fields where she knew Dad could find a job. Dad was smart enough to get in the car and go with her. He's like a lot of us men. It takes good leadership. But from those humble beginnings, and Dad always just worked in the oil field, that was his career. From those humble beginnings, I was able to graduate from high school, which was a blessing in itself, and come here to New Mexico State. Graduate from college. At that point, our government decided that I should learn to fly and that I should do that for the United States Air Force. I won the draft lottery in 1967, and so I went into the military, flew in Vietnam, served my country there, came back and met my wife, we married and we bought a business. We grew it from about 4 people to about 50 people. The best part of the American dream in that part of my life was we paid the business off. Then the blessings continued as I was selected to go to the United States Congress. It's at that point that I really began to understand what it was my parents had taught me, those core values that they instilled in each one of us 6 kids: faith, family, country, and freedom. And we were able to work for those tirelessly. We were able to employ those values that we had learned at home, those values that said that fairness, justice, and morality do count for something in this country. And so we've worked for 5 years for those particular values. I think if the country is to remain strong, we need leaders who are willing to go to Washington and stand up for conservative American values, to stand up for these values. I proudly stand on the side of strong families because strong families create strong individuals, and strong individuals create strong countries. It sounds so simple, and yet it is so complex. It's complex because it takes 18, 20 years to instill those values in our kids. If you're like our family, it took 24 years. Our daughter was a little slow picking some of the values up, but today she's got our 2 grandkids. We just saw those grandkids up in Albuquerque at our announcement there, and just what treasures they are. They're the lifeblood, the heartbeat of the country. But if America is to be great and strong, we must understand what America should be. A strong America should be a free and open America. It should be a safe and secure America. It should be a compassionate and kind America, and it should be a prosperous and united America. Strong leaders will understand these strong values, and they will help keep our country strong. We need strong leaders who will say no to socialized medicine and runaway government spending.
All right.
We need strong leaders who will say yes to letting military commanders and military troops run their business.
Yeah.
We do not need politicians telling our armed forces how to conduct their business, and I will tell you that's the biggest threat we have. I saw that in Vietnam. I saw when people in Washington began to know more than our troop commanders. We need vigilant leaders who will take the steps to defend this country against Al-Qaeda, radical jihadists, and the terrorist threat that comes across our borders and threatens us every single day. Yeah. We need leaders committed to a strong, secure border. We need courageous leaders who will stand against higher taxes and who will stand for economic growth, because those leaders understand we need more than just jobs. We need careers for our kids and grandkids. We need something for them to work toward, not just a job. I will go to Washington to bring strong leadership in these conservative New Mexico values to the floor of the United States Senate. This seat belonged to Pete Domenici for 36 years. It deserves our honor and respect. And that's the reason I'm running for the seat, to carry on that respect for this particular seat that Senator Pete Domenici gave us, and we owe, again, a debt of gratitude to him. All Americans are tired of the culture of pollution in our culture that is occurring today. Democrats are not the enemy. Republicans are not the enemy. We're Americans, and what we need are leaders who have the vision and the boldness to bring all Americans together, to energize and empower individuals who will keep us on the right track, who will help us to redesign government and help us to restore trust in America. I believe in our future. I believe in American exceptionalism, and I believe in a strong and free America. I will go to Washington to accomplish these, and with God's oversight, we can accomplish these great tasks, but I need your help. I need your vote. I need your support. I need your encouragement, and finally, I need your prayers. God bless you. God bless our troops, and thanks for being out here today. Thank you.